Here, Teacher Peterson with the lesson, School Holidays. This is our first topic in English language, and the class is Primary 7. Last time we looked at the vocabulary, and this time round we need to look at language structures. And like I've said, we at Half School Holidays. We'll continue with it. And the school holidays, we need to look at an aspect of language structure. So the language structure we have to look at today is basically using dash dash going to dash dash. Now this structure is connected to something to do with the near future. We may use words, when we talk about the future, we may use words like will be, we may use words like shall, shall be, and then we add some other words. But this time round, want to look at the structure, dash dash going to dash dash. And we are connecting this to school holidays. So the vocabulary that we looked at, that's the same that we're going to use when we are constructing sentences. Straight away, let's look at some examples. How do we use dash dash going to dash dash? We may have a sentence which is saying, we shall travel to our country next week. I'm very sure you still remember the word up country, and you still remember the word travel, the meaning. So we're going to use this, and we come up with our structure that's going to. So we already have the future, which is shall, and for this case, if we have to change, we shall say, we are going to travel to our country next week. We are going to travel to our country next week, and our structure is going to. So we have got this sentence from this other sentence that is in the future, but this time around we are not using shall, instead we are using the word going. So in simple terms, we are having going to representing the words that can also be used in the future. So it is still in the future. We are going to travel up country next week. We are using the words travel and then up country, which are connected to our school holidays, if you remember, during our first lessons in the vocabulary. Let's have the second example. We may say, this was 1. 2, may say, I will visit my grandparents in holidays. I'll visit my grandparents in holidays. We already have this word which is in the future, I will, and then we are going to change it directly. We change and use our structure which is going to. So here I will say, I am going to visit my grandparents in holidays. I am going to visit my grandparents in holidays. And the structure that we are using is going to. So, together with you, this is how we change If we have been given a sentence like we shall travel to our country next week, We just say we are going to travel to our country next week. I will visit my grandparents in holidays. I am going to visit my grandparents in holidays. As simple as that. And looking at this, now let's have an activity that is connected. I repeat that part. Okay, so looking at all this, let's now have an activity that is connected to the structure using dash dash going to dash dash. Okay, so this will be our activity. This will be our activity, and we're going to say write the following sentences using dash dash going to dash dash. That's what we have looked at, and we are going to have the sentences. Number one, we'll say Eric will visit his uncle during holidays. Eric will visit his uncle during holidays. The second number, we shall say, I will clean the dishes after school. And three, there will be a sentence which is saying, my sister will write to her pen pal. My sister will write to her pen pal. Number four will be he will draw the program for the holidays. And number five, the activity will be we shall prepare for the vacation. So this is the activity that we have to have. Be sure to use dash dash going to dash dash. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much for learning Teacher Peterson. Let's do it.